Good morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make breakfast and I'm going to include you all. But first things first. Coffee. Hazelnut creamer. So what I like to do is I like to make cold brew coffee. I have gotten this container from Amazon. It's very nice. I really like it. I'm trying to save money. So this is better so I don't go to Dunkin' or Starbucks every morning. I've been cutting back because typically I don't like hot coffee that much. So what I'm going to do, let me get something. I'm going to use my cup. Pour the coffee. Because coffee is first things first in the AM. Your girl needs this shit to function, you feel. Shaky, shaky the creamer. It's a bit low. I like to do mine with a straw. Mixy, mixy. Okay. Now, I'm going to make an omelet. So, I will show you what we're going to include and then the process, okay? So let me just tell you what I'm going to put into my omelet. And then I'll give you an overview whenever I'm done chopping everything up. I don't really have, like, a good way to film me chopping it up. Like, I don't know. I gotta figure some things out because I'm new at this. And we're just gonna go like this, okay? So first things first, I'm gonna chop up some garlic. And yesterday I went to the mall and with mi madre, and we went to Barnes and Noble, yeah. And so whenever I was in there, we were looking for like a little like devotional book for my grandma, abuela, and so we were in this one little section and she pointed out this book to me and I'm like, oh honey, yes, let me tell you something. Okay, so I showed this on Snapchat, but it's medicine handbook, and I've bookmarked a few things so I can tell you the benefits. That's my little princess Kalina. She's crazy. I don't know what she's saying about. Anyways, so we have garlic marked. The healing properties of garlic include antibacterial, antibiotic, antiviral, immune enhancement, and medicinal uses. It's typically used for cold and cough, diarrhea, heart health. So that's good for garlic. What is she saying? I'm not sure. Baby girl, what's the matter for you? Come here. Hi, baby. Speak. This is a good girl. Speak. Louder. Hold on, baby. I'm gonna get your treat. So she likes these. Anyone who has doggy woggies and they love Target, you should check these out. It's grain-free, fun, healthy, tasty, and one day, I'll never forget, one day she woke me up at like midnight and she had to go potty, which, okay, I'm going to let you. It's no big deal. But I think she was trying to trick me, man, because you see what she did? Oh, this one is all broken up. Let me show you what the new ones look like. They're so cute. But anyway, she had to go potty, right? So, okay, it's cool, whatever. But then there's this little cart thing over. Can you see? We keep, like, our produce and stuff like that. And the top is her section with her treats and things. Would you know, this girl went over there and she got the box down and she said she wanted a fucking treat. Look how little and cute they are. But she loves it. Let me show you. Okay, bye. See you later. But anyways, it was the funniest thing I ever seen because she's crazy and she's so freaking smart. But anyways, back to what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Psych, no. That's my babe. I will never be mad at her. You can't be mad at her. She's the most beautifulest. so garlic is really good for you. I can eat garlic and onions every day of my life. And like when people say they don't like it, I just don't understand. I just really don't understand. Onions are good for you too, but I don't remember why right now. And I need to chop these right now, so I can't look it up. I prefer red onion, to be honest. It's like, to me, more like flavorful. And maybe because I like color variety in my food and shit, but it's so good. Oh, before anyone says you should wash your hands, I did. You just didn't see me do it. So, I'm gonna have to wash them again after I cook these onions, just in case, so I don't rub my little eyeballs. Okay, so there's the onion, spinach. I like to put spinach. Spinach, I eat this in smoothies. I eat it in spinach salads. Like, I don't even really like iceberg lettuce. Like, for instance, the other day was my birthday. Some of you may or may not know that. And for my birthday dinner, for my out to eat birthday dinner, we went to Olive Garden because I love Olive Garden. And so we went there and I got soup and salad, which I've never just gotten that just before, but that, what is it? Pasta visual. Bitch, that shit is banging. I like the chicken ganache too. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm also using this purple kale again. It trips me out that it's purple. Like, it low-key makes me think that it's like been contaminated with dye. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyways. So let me read you some benefits of kale. Kale is low in calorie, high in fiber, and has 0 fat. Well, typically, I like fat. I need to get fat. Well, not fat, but like, people always say, like, you contradict yourself. You want to gain weight, but yet you eat healthy. Okay, but you see, like, I want to be healthy on the inside. Like, I don't want to be some fat-ass, obese motherfucker, like, can't even breathe walking up the stairs and shit. Like, I'm not into that. Like, yes, I would like to gain weight, but it's not, like, the biggest deal. I'm healthy and shit, so. Kale is high in iron. I need iron. I take iron supplements, so this is good for that. Kale is high in vitamin K. Vitamin K can help protect against various cancers. I feel like I'm a hypochondriac. I like all the preventative help I can get. Kale is filled with powerful antioxidants. Kale is a great anti-inflammatory food. Cardiovascular support. High in vitamin K, high in vitamin C. It's just really good, okay? So I'm adding some kale. What else? So I added garlic, red onion, kale, spinach. That's what I'm gonna just put in there. Sometimes I like to put like peppers and things, but we don't really have any right now. Use them all up. Okay. So then also, okay. Garlic. It's antibacterial, antibiotic, antiviral, and immune enhancement. And vermigy, V-E-R-I, wow, V-E-R-M-I-G-U-E, vermigy. Just look it up because I'm not sure what that is. And then, okay, so I mix my eggs. I put a little bit of milk. You know, you mix your eggs with milk. And then I'm going to be adding turmeric. Can you even see? And then I like to add adobo. It has like salt and stuff. That's not like the best thing for you, but ingredients. Salt, granulated garlic, tricalcium phosphate, prevents caking, oregano, black pepper, turmeric. Oh, I never realized I had turmeric, but turmeric is good for you. So, turmeric is good for its healing properties of anticoagulant, anticoagulant, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidants. Medicinal uses: arthritis, osteoarthritis, and indigestion, inflammatory bowel disease, muscle aches. I'm pretty sure it's like a cancer fighter as well, so I'm into that. But anyways, let me mix all this up and get it in the pan, and then I'll show you what's next. So this is what the omelet looks like. I just added everything. It's still warming up the pan. This is a ceramic non-stick pan, and this shit is the truth. I added a little butter to the bottom of the pan anyway, just because adds a little flavor and like extra precaution so that it doesn't stick, because sometimes when I go to flip it, you know, it gets a little cray. So anyways, what I'm going to do in the meantime while I wait for this, it's on medium heat. So anyways, while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to cut up some fresh ginger roots and some lemongrass, and then I'm going to make lemongrass and ginger tea. Okay, another thing that lemongrass and ginger is good for, like, okay, analgesic, antiseptic, antispasmodic, bactericidal, expectorant. I should have practiced this shit before I fucking read it. Febrile, laxative, stimulant, warming. Medicinal uses: arthritis, body aches, cold and flu, hangover, inflammation, morning sickness, motion sickness, nausea, and vomiting. What I know ginger to be good for is like another cancer fighter and like stuff like that. And then lemongrass, let me look on my phone because it's not in that book. Lemon balm is, which is different. So lemongrass is a good source of vitamin A and C, folate, folic acid, magnesium, zinc, copper, iron, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, and magnesium. It also has a minute trace of B vitamins, including its many beneficial medicinal properties, including analgesic, anti-inflammatory, antidepressant, antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal, astringent, carminative, diuretic, fibrigal. These words, man, I just don't know. Anti-cancer properties. So, in case you haven't caught the theme, I'm trying to prevent any type of sickness. Health is wealth, my loves. Like, get on it. I mean, what are you doing? Like, you might as well. So anyways, my omelet is cooking up nicely. Let me give you a show. See, now let me see, this pan though, I love this freaking pan, bro. And sometimes I think I need to like stir around the or like move around the freaking, oh my god, they're hanging at the lemur. Okay, well that wasn't very smooth, huh? But anyways, like I was saying, I just like to like move the pan a little because this oven is ancient, or the stove is ancient, you got me. And like some sides doesn't even cook right away. So anyways, back to my ginger and lemongrass. If anyone has a tip, I haven't really looked it up online yet, of how to cut ginger, because this shit can be the struggle. Because look, you gotta like cut around all these little whatevers. But this time whenever I got it, I found one like this. So that's like hella easier to cut because it doesn't have all these little whatever you want to say. So anyways, I will show you how to make the lemongrass tea after this. Okay, so as you see, whenever you first get the lemongrass, it looks a little sketchy and you're like, I don't know. But what you do is you cut off the ends and then you peel off the dirty looking place, okay? And then what you do is you like squish it. It's kind of hard with one hand, but you get the idea. You just kind of like squish it down to get the juices, and then, man, this is hard with one hand. But basically you squish it down and then you just boil it for 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a break from this and eat my omelet. And honey, do that thing look good or no? So yes. So all I'm doing is squishing down the lemongrass to let the juices flow, loosen it up so whenever it boils I get more of the benefits out of it, you feel? So like I showed you, I'm just peeling off the outer skin. This bushel, or whatever you want to say, I guess these back ones are a little bit bigger, but like look how skinny this is. It needs to be fat like this. I know this is looking dirty, I didn't peel it yet. So anyways, I'm just squishing down on it. So you just want to cut the bottom off, which is kind of a task at this very moment. I'm boiling the water now. I'll show you when I put all the goodies in. This is like a little struggle. Bye guys. Bye bye. See, this is better. This is a better piece. See how much bigger this is? So yes, you just want to cut off all the parts that looks crazy and like dirty, cause honey, like, ew. And let me try to show you the bottom. So this is, let me see if I cut some more left. This is what it looks like on the inside. I know my lighting is really bad, I'm sorry. But anyways, squishing, squishing, squishing. And I'll show you when we get farther. As you can see, I have a pretty big pot here. I could probably stand to put more water in it, but like, I filled it. It's hard to see, like, yeah, actually I do need to put more water. So you just wanted to get it to boil, which I'm fucking that up because I just put more water. But so after it's boiling or whatever is when you want to put the goodies in. And here you see I have my ginger and my lemongrass. You just want to put that in, put it in, put it in. Last time I made this, I just made lemongrass tea, but I was like, you know what? Next time I need to add some ginger. So that's what we're doing here. We're just gonna see how that goes, and then I guess you can just let it go for like 10 minutes. We'll do 12. That's already on there. So let it boil for 12 minutes, or whenever you just think it looks good or whatever. So I like to put the lid on and just let it go. This is what it looks like. So what you want to do is you want to fish out the lemongrass. I know, it's so freaking foggy. I don't know what I was thinking. But you want to take out the lemongrass. I think I'm going to leave the ginger though, because I drink ginger water and just leave the ginger, so I don't know. This is the struggle, huh? So I'm just gonna take these out. Well, anyways, what I was gonna say is that adding sugar is optional, like to each his own, you feel me? But what I'm gonna do is I put some raw honey in here. I'm just gonna pour some in here, or I poured some in here, and that way it's like a little sweet, but whatever, and honey's really good for you. So I'm gonna pour some in here, and then I think I'm gonna put it in the fridge because I don't really like hot things. Sometimes, I don't know, but this shit is really hot. Be a little cray for this because it's fucking hot, but it's happening. It's a little messy. And I know you can see it looks like pee a little bit, but it looks like tea, you know what I'm saying? So this is the finished product, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.